They gonna let me for my ambition.
Yeah, we are back. Cap CA podcast, the CA crew, the Cap crew, the Chubb Corners in this bitch. I go by sound hosting every week. The CA podcast episode 46, 6 weeks away from a whole year of capping on a weekly basis for you guys.
Crazy.
You know, it's been 365 days pretty soon, but yeah, ending the summer. Per usual, keeping the podcast going. We got the Chubb Corner. Shout out to Marlon and Erlen, the full Chubb in play this week.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
You know what I'm saying?
I know yin and yang vibes with the black and white. You know,
sir.
you had to come with the peace.
You know, oh,
Hope everybody's doing well.
yeah, had to come with the piece because it's gonna get very toxic today. A lot to talk about.
What piece are we talking about?
Well, peace.
Just know one of us got the piece.
Got the piece.
One of us got the chub.
Just gotta unzip it, and it pops out like a weasel.
You got the piece.
You know, but man, yeah. For starters, let's talk about our lives. So we had a dope weekend. We went to the Bad Bunny concert. We were talking about going, and it finally happened. It finally came by. Felt like a dream come true.
Best shit ever, yo.
That shit was amazing, man. From
Best
top
shit
to
ever.
bottom.
Best shit ever.
The concert itself was amazing. The performances, the song structure, the sequencing, the speeches. You can watch our full Bad Bunny vlog up right now. And just like the title of the vlog says, we partied with his team. We partied with the DJ. Shout out to DJ Orma, his best friend and DJ, lifelong friend. You know, is a fan of the channel. He's been watching the reactions ever since we reacted, I think, to Por Siempre, the first Bad Bunny album.
The first one.
So... You know, he followed me, and he's always stayed in touch. He doesn't follow many people. So I was like, let me hit him up. And he responded, and we were there at the after party. So shout out to DJ Orma. And we might pull up again this probably Sunday, if anything, right? Because I think it's 2 back-to-back shows, Saturday and Sunday in New York.
Sunday.
And Saturday's a day trip, but Sunday we might, you know, if we get the confirmation, pull up. And if we pull up, we might be closer this time. We might be on stage with Bad Bunny. Let's see what happens.
Might be one
let's
of the
not get our
dancers,
hopes up.
yeah.
Might be one of the dances.
I don't know about the dance. You know,
Could happen.
it could happen, but it depends what your sexual preference is too. Because 90% of the dancers are guys.
For
So if you want some strong cheeks, clapping Earl, pull through. We got you. You know, they were looking good though. I'm not gonna. You know, I'm saying I'm not into guys, but they were looking like they knew what they were doing. You know. Bad Bunny's not gonna hire no amateur dancers.
Man was mesmerized, bro. I caught this.
Those
man
the guys were
recording.
twerking. I'm like, was that a girl? I was a guy. I'm like, oh, it was a vibe. All right, you know.
You can hear that shit hitting the floor, nigga.
Oh my god.
nigga had to delete the video
crazy,
after.
bro.
Like, yo,
Those
I thought it
gooches
was
were clapping. Those male gooches were clapping in the Bad Bunny building.
Oh man.
But shout out to that team, man. Beautiful, beautiful time. Yeah, if we pull up this weekend, we'll recap it on that following Monday. We'll let you guys know. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, busy weekend for us. We're going to do some content also at Datro on Saturday. It's a Providence, Rhode Island classic event, festival, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be out there, the team. And also, happy birthday to our brother, Bryan Estevez. It's his birthday.
Yep.
You know, do we have like a fucking button, like an applause button? No? What?
Nah.
Fuck.
Nah.
Which one we got?
It's not working.
We got nothing, bro.
Oh, put the volume. I think the volume's down.
Happy birthday.
Better than nothing. Happy birthday, Brian. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, man. Plenty of topics to discuss. Let's get right into this. Let the cap begin. So, as far as content goes, so over the past week, 2 new things came out. Have you guys watched the new Hulu show, a movie, Prey? It's like a play on, like a prequel or something, like to like Aliens versus Predator.
No,
Watch it
I heard good things about it though.
I heard really good things. I haven't had time to watch it. Like everyone keeps talking about it. At first, I was like, "This might be tacky, corny," because it's like a girl in the cover. So I'm like, "What is this? Is this not Alien versus Predator?" But I'm hearing like it's
so
like
it's prey, not prey.
yeah. So prey, like the prey, like
Prey.
Yeah, Prey. So I'll make sure to watch this soon. But aside from that, the Manti Teo Netflix documentary. Do you watch that documentary yet, or you heard of it? No.
Nah.
I don't even know who that is.
Listen, this Manti Teo documentary has been the talk of sports news this entire weekend. Everyone's been talking about it. The #1 documentary right now on Netflix. I think it's the #1 trending thing on Netflix right now. It's a documentary about, you know, this guy who it's a classic story, but it had to be revisited. So you guys know about Catfish, like Catfish being catfished.
Yeah.
But this was like a year before the Catfish movie came out, and like 3 years before the show came out and everything. So it wasn't like a regular term. So it was pre-catfishing. So this guy was a star in high school. Then he went to college. He was a star in college, Notre Dame. He was like a defensive player in football. And Manti Te'o, Hawaiian. And he randomly fell in love with this girl online that he was talking to. Long story short, it fast forwarded to her dying, allegedly dying. And she died the same day that his grandmother died. So that was like the #1 news story in America during that year, during that time. And everyone was going crazy. Like, oh my God, Manti Te'o's going through so much. But then his girlfriend didn't exist.
Yeah, it turned out to be fake.
But no one knew, because everyone thought, oh, he has a girlfriend. People thought that he met her. He talked to her. It was a girl online the whole time. And spoiler to a lot of people, but it's not really a spoiler because it's real. It's a documentary. In real life, the guy that did it now, he's transgender. It's a she now. It's a female. Wow. But the people during the whole documentary didn't know. They probably know now after they watched it after it came out. But during the filming of the documentary, no one knew. I guess they saved her for last now. And she's a transgender now. But during the time, it was Rona, something, I forgot how to pronounce his name. But it was this guy who was just like insecure and just wanted to like interact with people online. And he went so hard that if we play, I'm going to try to find it right now. If we play these voicemail, listen to this voicemail. You're not going to tell me that this doesn't sound like a girl. It literally sounds like a girl. So people, when they revealed this to the news, they were like, damn, Manti Te'o, he's not that crazy, or he's not a simp, or blah, 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 all this energy that they want to put for him, because these voicemail messages that he would receive from him at the time, sounded just like a girl. Which clip would be the actual voicemail messages? We could try this one, but I don't think this is the one that has it. Manti Te'o. So this was basically, he's a pioneer for this catfish situation. It was like the first type of situation. It was pre-catfish. So now they put it on Netflix, but when you watch the full documentary, it's even more impactful than I remember.
Can't express how sorry I am towards Manti and his family.
In an exclusive interview with Dr. Folks, but we watch as this big, burly 22-year-old man goes behind this privacy screen and allegedly transforms his voice into what sounds like the fictitious female character he created, Lene. Here's the original voicemail.
Hey, babe, I'm just calling to say goodnight. I love you.
And here's Tuessa Sopo's version.
Dr. Phil made him reenact it.
I'm just calling to say goodnight, and I love you.
According to Dr. Phil's voice print experts, the first recordings behind the screen tend to point toward a match. But Dr. Phil was still skeptical, so he had Renaya record again from the same place where he says he made the calls, his home. Again, here's a different voicemail.
I don't know who answered your phone, and I don't care.
And here's Tuessa Sopo's version.
I don't know who answered your phone, and I don't care.
While Dr. Phil says all three of his voice print experts confirmed Tuessa Sopo's voice matched the voice on the voice.
Bro, so Dr. Phil at the time hired world-class experts and everything to literally like compare the voices, because people didn't believe it. Like, especially Manti Te'o, when he found out, it was like his heart was broken, because obviously he was like, my girlfriend died, so he was very sad, like depressed, never met her. But then eventually he got a call from the brother or whatever, which was actually him, just without the girl voice. And she was like talking in the background or something. And he was like, what? And then she was like, yo, I'm alive still, blah, blah, blah. So basically snitching on herself. And then he caught on and he was like, no, what's going on? Like, he spoke to his parents and everyone. And then they investigated, and obviously it was, what it was. It was a fucking catfish. But he didn't reveal it to the world. It was like if you watch the documentary, it's like Deadspin. It's like a article company, news company. They had a whole thing that they wrote up, and they revealed the story. It was like the biggest story during that whole like decade or 5 years at least, especially in sports news. And man, I recommend people watching this documentary. This documentary took me back I was like, what the fuck? This was so many layers and depths to this. Because when you hear the voice messages, it's like, okay,
you think
this
it's
is
a girl.
And he would FaceTime her, and she just would hide her face. Oh, I can't. It's not working. My camera's broken. Blah blah. So he'd be like, oh, okay. I guess it's still legit, right? It's true. And then when he asked her for a photo, prove to me it's you. She hold up a sign and throw up this and that, blah blah blah. And he sent her the photo of the girl. The thing is because he hit up that girl. Yo, can you send me this photo? Blah blah blah. It's for like a friend. He's like he needs help. He's like fighting cancer. So it was lies on top of lies. Because he was friends with the girl. He went to school with the girl that he would use the fake photos of. But she didn't know until now. And in the whole documentary and everything after years later, it's a dark, dark story. But it goes to show you, like, that shit happens. And if you watch it towards the end, like, he cries. And I started tearing up, too. I'm like, damn. Because he went through so much, nigga. It was crazy. I felt so bad for the guy. Because he was, like, very nice. And everything was just nice. And, like, he didn't have, like, a bad bone in his body. And he was like, man, I felt like I was helping someone out. He thought that the girl really was sick with leukemia. Like and it might have been true and this and that. She probably did die. And he was like, she was helping me, making me feel happier. He would like quote stuff that she would say to him, inspirational stuff during games and shit. So he was on 1,000, but man, that fucking, I don't want to say it, but it's a bitch. That's a bitch. She's a bitch. And that's some fucked up. It's one of the most cruelest people. And then when you watch the documentary, there's no sense of really like remorsefully. It's like almost like like she feels as if everything she was, because she's just now, she did was like, it was understandable or justifiable into some capacity. It's like, why is she not in jail?
Yeah.
Why can't people do this and not go to jail? Like, why is this not a crime?
Because ain't that like fake identity type shit? Like, yeah.
She created a name, so it's like she didn't take no one's identity. She created a name, but this was like 2009. This was before everything. Nowadays, people look up a name, and like back then, people weren't really doing as they are now. So it took a while for fans to catch on. Fans didn't think about it until Deadspin was like, "Wait a minute, let's look this up. Like, what's going on? This is not a real girl. What girlfriend? Like, this is not real." But bro, you gotta watch that documentary. Is really good, and it's pretty quick, and pretty brief. But I don't know. Me personally, obviously, people like keep coming at him and joking about, because they joked about him back then, but they still doing it now with the documentary. But if you watch the full documentary, it's hard to like really make fun of him. Like, you gotta have some sort of remorse. And I probably wouldn't fall for a catfish, but
bro, if
it's doable.
If you're trying to FaceTime somebody or like the first time you meet somebody online, like, if every time you try to talk to them, they're like, nah, something's broken. I'm not looking too good right now, this and that. That's a flag, bro. It don't matter.
That's a flag.
Like, I could understand if you ain't getting no ass or something, you know, it's been a while. And then it's like, damn, this person's saying the right things right now, so I'm stuck in this, yo. Like, fuck it. Eventually, I'll see him. Yeah, I'm full chubbed up right now, so I'll accept the excuses. But nah, that's mad red flags, bro. Like,
man.
If you have never seen me in person, and every time I'm trying to see at least through the phone, and you're saying something, nah, like, you know something's up on that.
Yeah, I felt bad watching it, especially when he started crying towards the end. You gotta watch, especially the ending. It was like a fucking speech, bro. It was like a dope ass like monologue speech he was going in. I was like, fuck, this guy's inspirational. And I think he was still in the NFL. Like, he's in the Saints.
He was.
Monte Tails in the Saints, but I'm not sure if he's retired. I don't know. But I remember him being in the Saints last year.
I think he was just getting drafted, or he was early on in his career when that happened. So that's why it was crazy. Like, that was one of his things.
But yeah, check out the Monte Tail doc. I recommend it. That shit's a 10 out of 10. The way they did it was really well done. And you can learn from it. Watching it is like, damn, this shit's real, you know. But then you're gonna have people joke about it online. People, and the jokes that they show, the jokes from back then, they were so cruel back then. They would have cartoons in the newspaper of him like walking by himself, like holding a ghost.
I remember
they would kill him, bro. I was like, oh my god,
it's kind of fucked,
crazy. And it was like a challenge to do the Monte Tail.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck is going? I got Monte Tailed. I'm like, damn, I forgot all about this shit, man. It's so crazy.
I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, it was like a big thing in football. But man, God bless Monte Tail. Speaking of relationships, another situation that happened, fellow peer, I guess you can call him, Anthony Fantano. I'm thinking about Andrew Tate. too many a lot of A names today, but we're gonna get into Tate soon. But Anthony Fantano, his divorce leaked online over the weekend on Twitter. It was going viral. Anthony Fantano, famous music reviewer, music commentary guy, whatever you want to call him. I've always known him, obviously, as Needle Drop, the music reviewer. But he hasn't responded. I don't think yet. But he did like some tweets where it's like people are just tweeting like, why are you leaking his stuff? Why are you making fun of him? It's just blah, blah, blah. People in the basements, this and that type of energy, like, right? But I'm looking at it where it's like, did they leak it? It's public information. When you get divorced, it's public records. People were tweeting the link and stuff. It's public records. It just so happens that it happened, I think, in May, a while ago, and people didn't know until now. So people probably did some digging and then found it. I'm not sure if you could have your divorce papers sealed. Maybe if they were sealed and now they're revealed, maybe someone did leak it. But I don't want to say, like, people are leaking it. The backlash is, like, I get it, like, people shouldn't be making fun of it in the sense where it's like, how is that really funny? Like, you know, he got divorced. Like, okay. But then people were like, oh, like, why would you leak? I don't think no one leaked it. Like, all these big hip-hop Twitter accounts, like, come in for people for leaking it. I don't think it's necessarily a leak. Like, if it's public information, it's not a leak. You know what I'm saying? That's like looking up someone's obituary. Like when someone dies, like it's public. You can just look it up. Like if people search, like, does an accident happen? It's online right away. You know, so I think it's like public information. His divorce.
If he didn't like personally come out and say anything about it, I can understand why people get mad. It's like, why are you looking up on the internet for this? You know, like you would probably have to search up his name, divorce, and that's probably how you find it. Unless it's like, if search up his name, that's the first thing that comes out easily. But I think that's the problem. Is like, if he didn't say anything about it, then people are really out there searching for that shit every time. Like,
my question is, why the fuck do you care?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he's mad.
Why the fuck do you care if he's fucking divorced or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he part of your family? Is he your dad? I don't think so. So mind your fucking neck.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck that he's getting divorced or not? Why are we even talking about this?
Yeah, people are
It's
really
just,
people are really making it a whole thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember the way I found out that he did have a wife was because like they always try to play like a racial card on him and this and that, and then people would like reveal like his fans and Twitter responses like he has like a black wife and this and that, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know, and that was like probably last year I found that I was like, I didn't even know, like I didn't care because I don't think he does like husband and wife content. It's all just him. Yeah. So it's like, if we are here for just the music opinion,
exactly,
you can come at the music opinion because I don't agree with a lot of his musical opinions, but that's why he exists, to like shake shit up and like be controversial, give something that we think's a 10 or 1 on purpose, or just to be himself because he's unique with his takes. But wife wise, who cares? Like, I don't know.
What does that have to do with whatever he does?
Yeah, man. It's similar to I can compare it to probably like the Isaiah Rashad, like the leakage of the gay tape and his sexuality, where it's like a personal thing. It gets revealed online, and people are online saying like, "Yo, why are you leaking this? Why are you leaking this?" Because people were coming at everyone leaking the Anthony Fantano shit, but it's like, I don't know if it got leaked, but it's like the bigger question is how Marlon said, why do you care? Rather than the leak shit. Bro, because I saw that shit online. People, it was like all over the shit.
People just want to be in everything, but in their own business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to you want your opinion to be heard. You want to fucking be the first one to do something, and people roll off of you and this and that, blah, 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 blah. But your life is in shambles.
Yeah. Whew. More than shambles.
Come on. Like, fucking worry about yourself and fuck like the personal stuff about these like people, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't say it, then that's because they don't care if you care. Fuck out of here, bro.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, prayers. I hope he's in a good headspace. Shout out to Anthony Fantano. You know, I would love to talk to him someday in general about life. But yeah, man, it's crazy. There we have it. But now, speaking of other relationship situations, some people that they're not married, but they should be divorced and they should be separated immediately. I've been thinking, we haven't talked about this yet.
Oh my God.
Blueface's girlfriend punched him in the face multiple times in a club. This was last night. And she got tackled and arrested by police officers or security, but then eventually police officers. She's living up to everything that she's done so far. Like, it's been constantly, it's almost similar to like when the baby was in trouble, like every week. It seems to be like now she's the one taking this leadership. And my thing with this, Chrisean Rock and Blueface as a couple shouldn't be highlighted or applauded.
No.
There's so much toxic, negative energy between them that people think is amusing, but in reality is damaging, especially on her part when you see who she was before being in a relationship with him. Reality TV show star, like a part of these like American mainstream white channels and like successful in that. She was like an athlete, track star, very healthy looking. And now a couple years, probably 2-3 years removed with Blueface, missing a tooth, has a tattoo of his name here, a tattoo of his name here, a tattoo of his name here, a tattoo of his face here, a tattoo of his penis on her elbow. Like, it's like that type of level. What is going on? Why are we just like calling this the next? People are like, this is like the Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston love. This is like, what do you? They need a movie. No. They need to be separated. We have her brother. Bro, her brother posted on his Instagram story something like, Chris, I love you. You know, I love you. I always love you. You know, I've been in and out of jail, whatever. He's free now, and he's like, yo, but I'll catch another charge if I have to. Like, I don't like this relationship. I know you love Blue, blah, blah, blah. I'm paraphrasing here, but he's like, I know you love Blue, but it's like the things he's doing to you, no one does if they love them. Like, don't, like, be careful, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, damn, you got the family getting in. It's like, they know more than us, obviously, because we're just people watching online. They've been around these people their whole lives. Whether they haven't been around them recently, she might have had a fallout with the brother. That's his sister. He fucking grew up with her his whole life, right? So he knows her better than us. I don't want to applaud this type of energy. You know, it's like, we're going to talk about it soon with Andrew Tate, but the whole, like the toxic fucking, like, it's entertaining, but then when it gets deeper, this is damaging. God forbid this girl, you know, kills herself or something, because she's doing all this, according to Blueface. Last night, what happened was, I saw his reaction. He said that they were out in a bar or something, but then she got arrested for trespassing. It wasn't even for hitting him, because I guess that the bar that he was pulling her out of was like a closed one, and they were just arguing before that because she was trying to get to his phone. That fucking phone. She loves his phone. Every time they argue his phone. Last week, she like kicked down a door in the house. I don't know if you guys saw it. The door was broken, and like there was almost like blood on the wall, and it was because he didn't want to give her the phone. And she like tackled the fucking door.
She had it. She had his phone, and he
like something like that. He was the one that broke the door.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's coming from both sides. Like, when is this gonna? Like, someone needs to step in.
Yeah.
And it's like he has a reality TV show, but it's not just them. I think it's like a Bad Girls Club type of shit that's going on. But I think it's like recorded like a year ago, 2 years ago. It's not current. But man, I don't know. Blueface, his music career like went down. He's not like hot no more. But now his relationship and like drama has become bigger than his music ever was. And it's like they do walkthroughs together. They do club. She's coming to Providence September 15th. She's coming to Broad Street Lit Lounge.
We might have to go see if she catches him.
Come over here for a podcast. Yo, quick interview real quick.
Oh, my God. They might start fighting over here. I don't know.
Listen, I will try. I'll see if she has like a manager or something. I'll reach out. Be like, yo, you guys are coming through blah, 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 Rhode Island that day. Biggest podcast in Rhode Island. She wants to slide by. Here's the information. We might have Lamar Odom in here soon. His team's been more responsive. I've been shocked. I'm like, what the fuck? Might get Lamar Odom in here. That's going to be crazy. But Chrisean Rock, however you pronounce your name, yo, you need help, man.
Yeah.
Someone needs to, and her, I think the parents try to step in, but then they fight the parents. Like, I think he's fist fought at his mother.
Yeah.
She fought his mother?
She's fought Blueface's mother and sister, I think. Something like that. Yeah.
Nah,
it's crazy, bro. It's definitely both sides, but it's like still like it's so gross.
You can understand when somebody don't have nothing, right? And then a person comes into their life, brings them everything, so they become more submissive. They accept a lot more shit that happens. But it's like, it doesn't seem like you coming from a bad place. Before him, you know, you had kind of successful runs and certain stuff in the industry, so it's like, damn, like, why you acting like that, yo? Why you accepting all this shit for him? Like, that's crazy.
Man, it's just this toxic behavior and like negative energy
and
that
people like that shit.
People love because it's entertaining, because they love action movies, they love drama. But then when you see it unfold with real life people, you know, it becomes a reality TV show played out on your phone, and people love that shit. Speaking of more drama, over the weekend, I believe on Friday, 23-year-old rapper was killed, and it was the other 23-year-old rapper, Quando Rondo's friend. I thought it was his cousin because he said cuz, but I don't think it was his cousin. It doesn't say it here on the actual news article, but I think he's like a rapper as well, and it goes by like Lul Pab or something like that. Lul Pab. The young kids watching this clip or whatever, they'll comment down below and they'll tell us more than anything. They'll know more. But this was the actual clip that is sad. You watch this and you hear this.
Seen the ending of a shooting that started in Beverly Grove. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. It all started at this mobile gas station.
Crying. And people have run and made this a joke. I'm pretty sure, watch, even if we look at the replies right here, we're definitely going to see some stuff. Let's see. Because this has been popping up like crazy. Whoa. Got two. You saw that?
Yeah, it's been locked up.
Hold up.
Crazy.
Hold up.
Let's look it up again here.
Scroll down real quick.
Yo. But when you look up Quando Rondo, you see people making memes about this. Look at this. The Quando Rondo challenge made by a Chicago rapper.
Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the side.
Bro, this is what I'm telling you. This is what's wrong with this generation. Whether you consider it our generation, I'm not even sure if it's our generation. I think it's a generation below us, to be honest. Especially we're talking about the YB Better crowd and the YB fans and all that slide for Vaughn energy. Like, people really, really love that shit. Like, they think that this is a joke and they think that this is fun and games, and they think like, oh, I can just talk about this online, it's not involving me. Look at King Vaughn in hell when he heard that Quando Rondo got shot. But it's like, first of all, Quando Rondo, whatever the case may be, yes, the King Vaughn situation, was it Quando Rondo or was it his boy? His boy killed King Vaughn, right?
Yeah.
His boy killed King Vaughn, right?
So people are saying that there might have been
connection, right? Little Dirk,
back,
retaliation, because they were at the gas station, Quando and Lul Pab. Lul Pab. I don't know. These guys.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. Nah, I wish I knew his legal name. That's not even online either. So I don't know. They're trying to hide everything. I don't know. 23-year-old young black man was killed. He was sitting next to Quando Rondo at the gas station in LA, inside that black Suburban, when another black car pulled up and shot them. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And at the same time, Quando Rondo's alive, but if he would have died, people would have been making fun of it still. Like, they're so numb and so used to like the whole beef shit. I think that like rap beef, like real deal rap beef, not rap disses. They think that it's a game, like a video game. They think this shit's Grand Theft Auto. And because they're comfortably in their own homes, they've never seen a gun. They've never stepped into the streets. They've never, had to. A lot of them that are commenting on this. And to them, it's like, oh, this is just amusement. It's not happening to me. It's not any of my friends. It's just these personalities I know online and these people I listen to the music to. But why is that something that's like, yes, yo, he almost got him. Oh, he almost slid for Vaughn. Damn, we've been wanting this to happen. What's going on?
Yeah.
What is going? Are we that bored in 2022? Like, are people that desperate that this, like, it has to be, everything's funny? Everything. There's no sense of like morality. There's no sense of actual like compassion or like, yo, it's not about picking a side. Oh, I can't move my hands too much. It was glitching.
Yeah, it starts dropping.
It's not
frames.
about picking a side, but fuck the side. Is like people are dying.
Yeah.
Like have some sense of like, fuck, someone died. You don't have to be like, rest in peace, Quando Rondo's man, yo, blah, blah, blah. Don't dick ride, but at least acknowledge like, damn, this is a death. Yeah. People are skipping that and going straight to the memes.
No, I mean, social media, everybody feels like, all right, we're all connected. We're all one family. And I could fake shit. Like, you know, it's easy to fake stuff. So they're quick to act like the streets aren't real. Bro. Like, they're seeing this shit on the news and stuff, acting like it's the social media. Like, yo, fuck it. Like, nah, these guys are, they grow up, they're born into these lives. What they're saying, majority of them, it's like, it's really happening. So,
go ahead.
No, I mean for people who ain't about the life to really feel like they're part of it, nigga, and they got a voice to say something like, yo, you got to kill this person for this person. Like, come on now, you don't know why it's happening. Like, what the fuck?
Not only that, like, I'm gonna tell you this: put yourself in those shoes. You want people to make fun of you when you pass away. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you're into and shit like that. That's hella disrespectful, bro.
Yeah.
That's like you just died, right? And someone passes by and just spits on you. That's hella disrespectful. Not only that, you're over here behind your phone saying all the shit that you're saying and shit. But guess what? The majority of the people who are liking your shit or LMFAO, blah, blah, this on the other, they won't even give a fuck if you pass away. Mm-hmm. So it's like,
they ain't going to your funeral.
Quit the bullshit. Quit the bullshit. Y'all niggas ain't funny. Like, stop dick riding. Mm-hmm. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Today's generation is so fucking stupid. Like, it's all fun and games until something really fucking happens, and then y'all pissing yourself. Pussies, nigga. Pussies.
Yo, and speaking of, you know, the generation doing dumb shit again.
Talk about bullshit and basura.
Here we
go.
Because rappers getting tattoos has always been a thing. We just had Drake premiere his new tattoo. He has a face tattoo. I think it says SG, Sandra Graham, his mother. Okay.
So
to each their own. He ruined his face, but I guess he is Lil Wayne's son. At the same time, I'm not fucking Drake, so I don't care how his face really looks, right? Yeah. But now we have Playboi Carti with Satan tattooed on the back of his neck. Now I think this might be a bit too far. What is this? Why is this a thing? I guess if you believe in God, you have to believe that Satan exists. But I'd rather tattoo God on my neck than Satan.
So what you trying to say? Satan got your back?
Like Satan has your back?
That's
like, I do believe that energy exists. What the fuck is going on with Carti? Like, the whole punk rock, emo rap thing that he's doing, I don't mind it. I think Marlon doesn't like it, right? You don't like when he...
Playboi Carti is garbage.
When he paints his face and shit?
Playboi Carti is trash. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. If you want to come at me and shit like that, we can argue it. At the end of the day, I'm going to stand by what I stand. He's garbage, and you can suck my dick.
And a lot of people feel like Marlon when it comes to Playboi Carti. Me, I appreciate it when it comes to, like, artistry. I'm like, I get what's going on there. I don't know what's going on here.
Nah.
I don't know what's going on here. Satan, why?
Not only that, that's what the upside down star shit.
Yeah, like I forgot like the devil stars and like it looks like a swastika too, but I'm not sure if that's tattoo removal or placement for soon to come tattoos.
Soon to come, I think.
Because
might be a stencil.
What the fuck
like
is
a
this?
Full
I think it might be a stencil. Yeah.
Man, like really, man, like why? This is going too far, in my opinion. People comment this shit's sad, soul to soul. 99% of the comments should shut the fuck up and search history.
He probably needs to sell his soul now to try to fucking come back because his music is garbage. Maybe that'll help you, buddy.
Listen, I don't know. I like his music.
Yeah, no, it's just horrible.
I like his music, but if he plays into this when it comes to his music, I think is tacky.
Yeah.
I've spoken about it with Uzi. Uzi did it before with the upside down cross and like the whole Satanism playing into that, having was it Charles Manson or like a murderer? I think was it Jim Jones, one of like the mass murderers from the past, as like his avatar on Instagram and this and that, and playing into that type of shit where it's like, you guys, the majority of your fans are kids, whether you like it or not. You have an influence. Be artistic, but do not be evil. When you go into the evil shit, it's like, what are we gonna get from here? What positive is gonna come from this?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like, regardless of me thinking what I think about him and shit like that. At the end of the day, he is a human being, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I'm saying? He can believe in whatever he wants. This, and that. I get it.
You could be what's it called? Satanist?
A Satanist?
Yeah, you can put whatever you want. At the end of the day, it's you. That's what you like, whatever. Regardless of you being a public figure and shit like that. But it's like, just don't forget that a lot of people look up to you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's a lot of songs that he has that are good. So it's like, damn.
Which ones?
I mean, was it Woke Up Like This, you know, with Uzi and stuff?
Like me.
Nah, he has a couple of them, but it's just like,
like me.
I don't know if I could continue playing you if now you're gonna be like supporting. Nah, like I said, there's a couple of songs that he's on, but nah, that's tough, yo.
All jokes.
Put the camera on me. Listen. Yeah. Playboi Carti might go to hell. I don't know. Is that too far? I'm sorry. God. Well, you put Satan in the back of your neck, you're not going to heaven. If we're really breaking it down.
Unless he's saying like Satan's behind me, like he don't fuck with him, you know.
He might get God on the front of his throat to equal balance it out.
That's his leader.
I don't know. We need more justification. What's going on? But someone that, you know, probably is going to, I don't know, God knows with her, but she's definitely a legend, the queen. Super Freaky Girl, the new single by herself. #1 song in the country. This is Nicki Minaj's first #1 Hot 100 overall songs, overall genres by herself. This song. And it's crazy to me because, have you guys heard the song?
No. I didn't even know she dropped those songs.
Yeah. And I knew because it's like, I be on my shit when it comes to her to react to her music.
You're a barb, no?
I'm a barb.
You're a barb.
But even the reaction to this song didn't get much views compared to her recent songs. And a lot of people's channels, that's how it is with this song. But with this song, she dropped like a remix version with like a different beat, this and that. And people were buying it. The barbs were buying it, not streaming it, just buying it on iTunes. So it ran it up to the point that now she has a #1 song in the country. I think it goes to show like her barbs, her fan base is crazy. Like, bro.
Is this the song that Cardi also said to stream too?
Yeah. The one we talked about, I think it was last week, the Cardi B situation.
So I could hope too.
Is it a good song?
I like the song. I don't think it's like for us. It's more like girly.
Was it pop or like rap?
It's like pop. It's definitely pop. Yeah. It's definitely pop. It's purely the sample, the Super Freak sample.
Is that she's a super freak? Super freak.
Like it's the beat is just like that, damn near and everything. But I think it works. I haven't checked if there's like any TikTok vibes for it.
That's been happening a lot lately, huh?
Samples.
A lot of sampling.
YG did it with that song. Was it Toxic? Something Toxic, and it's blowing up on TikTok. That YG song.
Drake.
It's like an old song. The whole Game album has a bunch of samples.
Yeah.
What else? A lot of songs that people have just been doing that. Obviously, the drill music. They've been doing that with drill like crazy. So I guess nothing under the sun is new, really, because everything existed before. But at the same time, are people lacking originality? Everyone's sampling music now, but people always have. Yeah. But now it seems to be maybe more than ever. Well, it's constant. It's like a cheat code.
It's tough too, because it's like hearing the DJ Khaled one. And when they were amping up, yo, the chorus is the chorus of the year. It's the song we heard before. How is it a different chorus? It's like
it's the same lyrics from the original song.
It's like I don't know.
Yeah. So congratulations to Nicki Minaj. The Barbs are, we're up. Barbs, we're winning, bitch, or sis. I don't know. Let me stop. But. Speaking of more drama, more beef, Kid Cudi, a couple days after we left the last week's episode, did an interview with Esquire. By the way, this is the cover, or this is the photos, or I think it's the cover for the magazine. If you haven't seen it, I'm not sure if I have to censor this on YouTube. His dick's not out.
You might have to censor
it. It's there, but it's not out. But
look, you look like OG Mako over there.
Man, listen, Kid Cudi's gonna Kid Cud. He did not shave the pubes for this. He said, fuck it, bush it out. I think he put more hair on his, I don't know, God bless. But Kid Cudi's always going to be very artistic when it comes to this. He's a pioneer for that sort of like how Uzi, Cardi do it. Kid Cudi has always tapped into like the femininity, wearing dresses, all of that. He never gave a fuck. Painting his nails, he don't give a fuck. He's on some rock star shit, and that's Kid Cudi. More power to him. That's some brave shit. I would have to get a bag to do this. And he probably got a bag, I'm assuming, you know, because he also spoke. And he spoke about his brother or former brother, Kanye West, because in his interview, this is taking a wild turn. He says, I've been on every one of the man's albums. He's only been on 2 of mine. Already with the tit for tat. It's not equal, bitch. Yeah. Okay. And he's not lying. And he said, that should tell you something. And don't think I didn't ask. So he literally asked to have Kanye on his albums, and Kanye wouldn't do it. He's basically saying, right? He continues, Cudi. Do you know what it feels like to wake up one day, look at your social media, and you're trending because somebody's talking shit about you? That shit pissed me off. That he had the power to fuck with me that week. That he used his power to fuck with me. You fucking with my mental health now, bro. But then people were saying, like, it's crazy. This is just mental health versus mental health, because Kanye's going to say the same shit. Like, he just hasn't been right mentally. He's literally said he's going to be dead for the whole year.
But who started it, though?
Yeah, that is true. But it's both it's mental health versus mental health. So these guys need to have a mental health off.
Bitch, Kanye.
Yeah. And he says, he got personal here. I'm not one of your kids. I'm not Kim. It doesn't matter if I'm friends with Pete Davidson or not. None of this shit had anything to do with me. Leave me out of it. I added that part, but you get the energy. If you can't be a grown man and deal with the fact that you lost your woman, LOL, you need to own up to your shit like every man in this life has. It's going to take a motherfucking miracle for me and that man to be friends again. I don't see it happening, man. He going to have to become a monk. Damn. Why a monk, though? I guess because, like, he's going to have to be...
His spirit's got to get fixed.
Evil,
oh, my God. He would have to shave his head because monks shave their heads and everything. And they can't have phones. Well, the New Age monks do. But, yeah, there we have it. Kid Cudi said he may be right. A monk may be needed to mend this friendship. What do you guys think about this shit? This shit is crazy, huh? Because I thought he was going to stay quiet. But he did a whole magazine interview and made this shit more fire, more fuel to the fire, in a sense. Kanye hasn't said shit, but
yeah.
I'm with Kid Cudi, bro. Like, what the fuck? If he was friends, if he's friends or was friends with the guy that took your female, what does that have to do with me, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that have to do with me? Like, what if I'm friends with the guy that took your ex or whatever? You gonna get mad at me? Yeah. What do I have to do with anything? I didn't connect my boy with your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like,
unless he did.
Yeah, no.
That would be. Hopefully he didn't.
But that's the thing.
They were together in parties and shit.
Right,
so,
but it's like he didn't like,
so.
Oh, yo, go Mac at Kim.
So. Yeah.
Go Mac at Kim. Kanye right now, I don't know. She wants to go Mac at Kim.
She wants a big
Highly doubt that. Highly doubt that.
And it's tough too, because it's like you burn bridges over a shorty, and like how you said they didn't connect each other. So now it's like, now they're not together no more. Bro. Pete Davidson and Kim K. And now you burn the bridge. No more good music for y'all two, just because of the shorty.
Bros before females,
and
man.
And they're not together now. So you was mad for nothing.
I think they'll be friends again. I think Cudi, he's definitely emotional and like going through it.
Nah, they'll definitely be friends again, but it's gonna have to be Kanye.
He's gonna have to be a monk.
It's gonna have to be Kanye though.
Because it's like, damn, to do a whole interview, to me, that's messy, man. But Kanye's messier. Kanye's messier. Kanye's mess. He just mess. He just does mess. He came at Cudi in the paper, the newspaper, fake newspaper. Remember, he was like, and Kid Cudi was supposed to perform at Pete Davidson's funeral, but he didn't want to go because he was feared of bottles hitting him again because of Rolling Loud shit. Which is like, did you set that shit up too, bro? Because what is, like, we had that whole theory and shit, right? I don't know, man. Kid Cudi and Kanye, the feud continues. I hope to see them be friends again.
It's legit like brothers fighting.
Yeah, it's like brothers fighting, and it's like, people know, like, they've always been tied together music-wise and record label-wise, literally, you know, business-wise. But aside from that, they're, you know, two people from the same type of cloth. Mental health awareness type of people. Do whatever the fuck they want. You know, Kanye's painting his whole body black, wearing masks everywhere he goes, and Kid Cudi's taking all his clothes off and putting a sock on his dick and taking a photo for a magazine cover with a sock on his dick. It's like, these guys are artistry to their own levels maximum, right? So they're not far-fetched from like, oh, even if they didn't know each other, we would be like, yo, they could be friends and shit. Like they could be in the same spaces. So I feel like they definitely it's the same just energy and ego things happening. You know, hopefully it gets fixed, because if we got to see another magazine cover with Cudi's dick almost showing and then talking shit about Kanye again, it's like, Jesus, how much more of this?
That's an expensive sock, though.
I think that was like a Gucci.
That was an expensive sock.
It wasn't no Hanes. That shit had stripes on it. Yeah. And I think a little bee, like the little Gucci bee, the little bumblebee.
It wasn't them sport socks. You know, for the flea market, they just say sport on them. Shit's are it'll sometimes be SPROT.
Yeah.
That shit was expensive.
And it stayed hanging. That had to be
chubbed up.
He was chubbed up. He had a thick dick in there because that shit was hanging on. That sock didn't fall off, you know. Yep. So shout out to Cudi.
Not no skinny shit.
You know what I'm saying? Kim Kardashian said it best. The BDE. She needs some BDE.
There you go. Hey, Cudi.
She might have to tap into Cudi next. No, that'd be crazy. That would be
Imagine
wild.
That. I saw that picture.
If Cudi fucks, oh my God, that would be like. I think Kanye would. Then he would murder people.
I don't think Cudi would do that though.
Cudi's about I fucked Kim K.
No.
And you're gonna have a lot of people falling asleep to it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Nah.
Man.
Nigga,
But speaking of another powerful person, also another mental health advocate, I almost said Denzel Curry. Dennis Rodman said he's going to Russia and he's going to get Britney Griner for us, guys. He's going to save Britney Griner. He's going to Russia. You know, Dennis Rodman, very controversial personality because he has friendships with North Korean, Kim Jong-un and everything, and like they're buddies, and they would, you know, remember that classic interview? Let's play that actually real quick. The classic interview of Dennis Rodman crying, talking about Kim Jong-un.
I couldn't even go home, but I kept my head up high, brother. I knew things were going to change. I knew it. I was the only one. I never had no one to hear me. I didn't know one had to see me. But I took those bullets. I took all that. I took everything. Everyone came at me, and I'm still standing. And today is a great day for everybody. Singapore, Tokyo, China, everything. It's a great day.
It is a great day. This is a historic day.
I'm so happy.
You were saying to me years ago that you thought this would happen. And I want to let you be ready for me to ask you another question. I know you're very emotional about this.
Go ahead.
This is what
he's that guy that he wants to, you know, go against the obvious. Everyone's doing this, standing for this. He wants to be that. So he's saying that he will be able to go to Russia and get Britney Griner. My thing is this. If our government can't do it, why can Dennis Rodman be able to do it?
Because Putin wants to be his friend, remember?
That's all it takes.
And if Dennis Rodman does it, what does that say about our fucking country and our government? Like, look, he said, I got permission to go to Russia to help that girl. He said he got the permission already. So, because obviously not anyone, you can't just go to Russia. Let's go on a vacation to Russia, guys. Get an Airbnb. There's a fucking war going on. You can't, that's not happening, girl. So Dennis Rodman got permission. He said, I'm trying to go this week. He said he is more likely to hurt than help, said the Biden administration. So did he not get any permission? If Biden's administration saying he's going to hurt the situation, or is Dennis Rodman lying? It's public information that the administration had made a significant offer to Russians and others, then negotiating furthermore, blah, blah, blah. It's likely to complicate and hinder release efforts. So it seems like the Biden administration doesn't want him to go. So what is he talking about that he got permission, right? But then he did say this. I know Putin too well. When they asked him about, like, is he going to be able to do this? Why would he want to do this? I know Putin too well. Let's see if he does it. He might pull a miracle. Or is it not a miracle? It might just be he shows up and then he gets it done. But why now? Why didn't he step in before? You know? This girl's literally, she's in jail, right? We reported, 6 years or something?
9 years.
9 years? So she's serving time right now.
Yeah.
This could have probably been prevented. He probably should have stepped in before rather than now. But I guess better late than never. I don't know. I don't know. Dennis Rodman might save the day. I do like the man in the midst of his entertaining drama and everything that he does. I do feel for him. I watched his documentary. He has a really good documentary about his growing up and everything. So he definitely has been through a lot. But it's just weird to me how we got to look for now this random personality to save another citizen from another country. She's basically being abducted by Russia. I'm not sure if I can even say that. Now that I think about it, this whole video might get blocked. Fuck. Let me just keep it going. Let's keep it going. Further news. Again, right after we left last week, breaking news: Swiss Beats and Timbaland, they're suing Triller. For those who don't know, Triller, the app that I guess we can say, I don't think is in competition no more, but it definitely was in competition with TikTok early on. Yeah. A lot of people would do the same type of content on both and like use each other. There's still people on Triller. I still see people like rappers on Triller. They'll post on Triller, but obviously TikTok's way bigger, blew them out the water. But Triller has been doing a lot of events. They did Trump, not boxing, but Trump was like hosting a boxing event on Triller. I want to say top of the year. There was it a Jake Paul fight or a Logan Paul? It might have been a Logan Paul fight. They're doing YouTube boxing on Triller. I know that. They've been doing a lot of stuff, trying to be creative and use that platform, you know, and one of the most lucrative things they did was sign with Verzuz. And they announced that, I want to say last year we covered it, or it might have been top of the year as well. But nonetheless, people have been kind of suggesting, has Verzuz fallen off? What's going on with these battles? People are not talking about them more. There's weird things going on behind the scenes. There was like a battle that people had to pay for. I think it was a Cypress Hill battle. I didn't even watch the Cypress Hill battle, but people had to pay for that one at a certain point or something. So people were like, what's going on, Swiss? What's going on? What's happening? Now, officially, they are suing Triller. It's a $28 million lawsuit against Triller, accusing the streaming platform of missing multiple payments. According to the lawsuit, they filed it in LA last week on Tuesday, a week from tomorrow. They failed to properly compensate the producers per the terms agreed upon the platform's acquisition in January of 2021. Yeah, so this was last year when they acquired it. In addition to $28 million, Swiss Beats and Timbaland are also seeking $95,000 as interest, as well as attorney fees and other costs. So Triller has been missing payments, according to them. What is going to happen? What is your prediction? What do you guys think? What do you think? Especially because I know you be watching the Trillers and shit. Cause I know you fuck with Timbaland's Twitch streams and shit, right?
The beats and shit.
The beats and everything that Timbaland be doing. So now, is this going to be... Are we not going to see any more Verzuz battles? Like, is this going to be a messier situation than what it can be?
Yeah, I mean, well, I heard that when they signed the contract or whatever, like, they didn't even have a set lineup. Like,
wow,
all the guests that they were predicting that was going to be on it was just, like, all blank. Like,
it wasn't really confirmed.
So it's like, how do you predict sales and stuff like that when you don't know the artist that you're going to bring out? Like, it's like you can't compare me wanting to see Drake versus Kanye. So, like, speaking, you know.
Example.
Drake versus Kanye compared to Drake versus the dude in the corner over there. Like, you feel me?
Playboi Carti.
Yeah, all right. So, yeah, Drake versus Playboi Carti. Like, you know that Drake versus Kanye is going to get more tickets
100%.
compared to Drake versus Playboi.
Yeah.
So then it's like, if you don't know who the hell is going to be up there, how the hell you going to say, this is going to make 10 mil? And then you put up the lineup, and it doesn't make nothing like that. And you already put up that money, so you get fucked.
No, it's very true. I think that...
It made no sense, you know.
Diddy was kind of hinting at the idea of doing it without Swiss and Timbaland now, like doing a Jermaine Dupri versus Diddy versus, but not with Verzuz, which is like, I'm not sure if that's going to be offensive to them, whatever, but if they have the legal situation, then they can't do battles, but people still want to see the battles. They had a great thing going. It's one of the best things to happen in hip-hop history. Like, it was amazing in music culture history, but then they didn't keep it as consistent or as big of names as they were, especially because now it went from IG Live to now having stages and crowds and, like, more of an event, paying a ticket. So it's more work, but they were doing it. You know, Triller was paying for everything, but I guess they weren't. They were missing payments, and now we have this whole mess that's happening. I predict that it's not going to be resolved. I think that they're going to have to probably move to a different platform. Because Diddy came out and now he's like, fuck Triller. Like, until they fix this, fuck Triller. And Triller now is like trying to clean up. Everyone's coming against Triller, and Triller's having like a bad reputation now. So if you got these billionaires coming out and talking shit about your brand, what's the value? You know, it's declining. And speaking of Diddy, in the midst of this, he also had a big topic in music, controversial tweet. He said and asked the question, who killed R&B? Alleging and saying that R&B is dead. I don't think R&B is dead at all. Especially depends what you're listening to. Are you listening to the new artists? Brent Faiyaz, Party Next Door, The Weeknd, Janae Aiko's always dropping something. Kalani's on tour right now, currently on tour, going viral on tour. We have, you know,
even old school Neo dropped some shit.
Neo dropped the album 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
This weekend, Tank dropped again. Legendary Tank. I think it's just different. It's a different time. Now, it's not the same R&B from back in the day.
No.
It's a different like flavor. And also, what is R&B? Because I listened to the Rod Wave album. That shit sounds like R&B to me. He's not really rapping. They say he's a rapper. He's singing. All he listens to is Ed Sheeran and Adele, Lady Gaga, and that's what he be sounding like. He's like a vocalist. He sounds like Sam Smith. If Sam Smith was black, it would be like Rod Wave. But like the content, I guess, is hood shit, pain. So they want to say is rap, but that's R&B. You know, maybe the beats are not R&B beat selections, but the man's singing to me. A lot of harmonies. Yeah. So it's like, what is R&B? Young Blue was like a rapper, but now he's an R&B artist. Are you like, what is this?
Are you trying to say the substance is what makes R&B and rap, or is it the singing?
That's my thing. Is the question is, what is R&B? Are we talking about the music behind it, or are we talking about if they sing or not? Is that R&B or not? Because rap, a lot of this rap music is R&B. Rod Wave is just one example, but the soulful rap that they be doing to me is R&B, because you can't compare Rod Wave to a Lil Wayne.
No.
You can't. That's different. It's different music, different lanes. So I think it's just a different time, but I like the conversation that Diddy sparked in the midst of it, because people have been going off. I think R&B artists now need to drop, because bro, it's been going viral. He went on IG Live and like was interviewing Tory Lanez, interviewing Mary J. Blige. All the R&B artists were calling in and talking about it, tweeting about it. Division's been talking about it. So I think that it's just a sign of the times. I do think that the female artists are shining more than the male artists. Summer Walker, Ari Lennox, Jasmine Sullivan literally won the Grammy for the R&B album of the year. So I don't know. It just depends, you know. And a lot of these R&B artists that are guys, they try to be rappers too much. Like they like I be saying, like the Young Blue shit is like, he's an R&B artist. I think he goes by Blue now. I think he dropped the Young now. It's like a thing. Is like kind of pick a lane, bro. I don't know. And then speaking of lane, Tory Lanez, he's an R&B artist, but he also raps. But then Drake does the same shit. But then Drake is like, I never heard nobody say like Drake's pure R&B, but he does do R&B.
Get in that bag, yeah.
But is it his fault? It's probably Drake's fault that all this shit's happening, this confusion and this whole shit, and what the fuck is R&B and what the fuck is hip hop? But is R&B dead? No. I don't think so. I don't really think so right now.
There's definitely not a lot, at least in my opinion, a lot of R&B out right now. At least that I would listen to.
Is the guy that you listen to Hale? Is that R&B?
Who?
Don't you listen to Ehale or something?
Who's that?
Inhale? You listen to like an artist, like Ehale? Exhale?
I don't know who that is.
Something like that.
Well, I
know.
know.
I've seen you post something like a.
I know there's probably
Ehale?
a lot of R&B artists that sing amazing and have a lot of amazing songs, but unless they're doing something that, you know, gives them that clout to put them up there right now, you're not going to see people looking for them.
You need a lot of them to drop right now, bro.
Yeah, Black, where you at?
Yeah, true, that's the first one I was going to mention.
Party.
Fucking Party. Roy Woods.
Roy Woods?
Roy Wood hasn't dropped in
He dropped, I think, recently.
When?
Or he's dropping? I think he dropped. But just hasn't gotten attention, but he dropped recently.
Fucking, I know Division dropped a single couple weeks ago. But like, Black, where you at?
Yeah. I don't think it's dead though. It's definitely not dead, man.
It's not
definitely not dead. You just gotta find it.
It's just drowning
a lot of flavors
with a lot of what's happening right now, and you know, it's just.
And it's like Erlen said, like the generation, like our generation cares more about like this fucking bullshit, the Blueface
Who
shit.
are you talking about? Now I need to find out.
Hey, hell, you be listening to some guy, hey, hell. Or it's like a L-A-E at the end. It's like all caps or some shit. A-H-L-A-E, some shit like that.
Oh.
Hey, hell, hell.
Yo, I haven't heard of him in a grip, though. You talking about,
Exhale.
Nah, it's,
Inhale.
L.A.?
L.A.
It's E-L-H...
Yeah,
something like that. I haven't listened. He hasn't dropped an album in a grip, I think,
in a while. Yeah, I know you used to listen to him. Khalid, another one. There's always a bunch of them
Khalid
out
dropped
there.
a single called Skyline. It was alright.
People just gotta look for it if you really want to look for it. But that shit is not dead. It's still alive. You know,
LA, I think.
L.A. Blast is big out of L.A. Blast to L.A.
Yeah,
Our R&B artist is blowing up right now as well. But also breaking news as of today. Dr. Fauci is retiring. He announced his retirement. He's had it says here, a 30... God damn it, I hate when they do this shit. New York Times, whenever you get an article and you got to pay...
Subscribe.
Jesus Christ. This is public news, guys.
Should be worse than porn. Man.
Damn. White House Chief Medical Advisor
Crazy
Dr.
ass.
Anthony Fauci to step down in
My
December.
site don't have ad.
After more than 50 years of public service, the 81-year-old advised 7 U.S. presidents, starting with Ronald Reagan. He's leaving public service to pursue the next chapter of his career. What the fuck is your next chapter? You're 81 years old. God bless, but where the fuck are you going? He's gonna do shit. He's gonna drop an album now?
His modeling career.
He's gonna do a
now,
model. He's gonna do an album. Imagine he starts. Dr. Fauci drops an album. He's like, I heard R&B's dead.
Diss track to Trump, Biden.
He might start dropping secrets.
Listen.
Might be
a Dr. Fauci podcast will slap. Talking about everything, revealing everything.
All conspiracies, shit.
If you do Dr. Fauci, you gotta be careful. Because Fauci,
he's dying in episode 3. Man.
Dr. Fauci, they might randomly say that Dr. Fauci's been anonymous this whole time. Oh. He's anonymous. He's the anonymous group. It's Dr. Fauci.
Oh. Dr. Fauci might not even be Dr. Fauci.
Imagine, like, once he signs the retirement papers, it's dust.
Oh my God. Yo, he's joined the National Institution of Health and everything. He's been working this since 27 years old. Jesus Christ. Wow. That's crazy. Former President Bush gave him a Medal of Freedom in 2008. Legendary Anthony Fauci, whether you love him or hate him, controversial, especially in the midst of the coronavirus. He was getting interviewed every day. He was doing Zoom calls every day. He's retiring. So there we have it. Breaking news as of today for those who didn't know. Are we going to get an R&B album from Dr. Fauci now? Something's happening.
He's bringing it back.
He heard the news and he said I had to come
the
on.
next chapter of his life is happening.
He's like, Daddy, I'm here.
But we're going to need someone to answer this, whether it's Dr. Fauci. We need some doctors to help us with this because...
This shit's crazy.
What is going on? An artificial intelligent AI rapper has signed a major record deal to... I thought it was Columbia. Capitol Records. 1 week after releasing his first major single.
Fuck.
What the hell?
I used to watch, not watch, it would be on my feed a lot of this.
Him?
Yeah, him.
FN Mecca?
Yeah.
They signed
This
that.
was years ago, though, bro.
Bro.
Like before COVID.
So you're trying to say that robot grinded all these years to get this?
I'm saying I discovered that motherfucker.
Yeah, Marlon deserves 5% splits of royalties.
Nah, yeah, he used to go. Wow. He used to go. I might be forcing it when it comes to the COVID thing, but he used to go hard, like on like TikTok
like
and shit like
when
that.
the
Like,
metaverse shit started.
Yeah. He was a lot of the stuff. He was like first AI rapper to have this or the crazy shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he was created by that sneaker thing that makes like virtual NFT sneakers, RFKT. That group, RFKT.
That's just teamed up with Nike right now.
Yeah, they created him, FN Mecca, and they dropped the song last week with the Gunna, Florida Water. I saw the song. I was like, what the heck? Did this really dropped? It was alright. It was like
it's a little catchy, but like Gunna does Gunna, like he does his thing on that shit. But
it's Gunna's first release since prison. Is the one with the AI rapper.
But when you hear it, like the robot, whoever is the voice
How
behind
does
it,
the robot sound?
sounds white. Like he sounds mad white.
He
bro.
sounds white, and he says the N word a lot.
Yeah, so that-
people are confused.
yeah.
Like, okay, you have an AI rapper, but what is he identifying as? Because he looks kind of white.
He has color.
He
on
looks
him.
like
He has
the
color
Island
on him.
Boys. He could be 6'9". He could be Mexican. What's going on? His nostrils are pretty big. What is going on here? Big Crit hasn't. What's going on?
But
Goddamn
he
ads.
sounds like
Big
he
Crit.
sounds like all these kids nowadays, bro.
10 million
Right.
followers, a billion views on TikTok. You know, this is really happening, guys. We have the. I'm not even gonna play the song because I don't want to get copyrighted by this gentleman. Or
And Clicks too. I don't know if you know Clicks, but he's like another YouTuber, and I guess he.
yeah, I've heard
like,
of him. Oh, he's
produced
on
or
it as
some
well,
shit.
or he produced it.
Yeah, he has
Nah, I haven't
something
heard of
part of it.
Clicks.
Yeah, man. 80-year history of innovation at Capitol Records. Okay, so they're priding themselves in signing this guy. Listen, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but if we have virtual AI rappers getting record deals, then what the fuck is the future gonna?
Yeah.
Are we in the future
That-
already?
That might be the way, though, because if you think about it, whoever created him.
Is a kid behind his a computer?
But what I'm saying is that if
Got a bag.
he got a bag, so it's like, let's say it was just the AI rapper who signed, and whoever created it, his signature, his name ain't nowhere, but he's the one with the money. If he wants to step away,
He can.
He can, yeah.
and what the fuck are they gonna do?
But then it's like it's just weird. It's
I'm
funny.
gonna go start some fucking
It's
AI
the-
rap.
It's the labels trying to have full control and manipulate their artists because they can't do it to a human. They can't make them do bullshit, make them sing this way, make them do this and that. For the most part, you know.
Yo, imagine that. Record
So-
labels create a whole like roster of AI rappers that they manufacture literally verbatim what they're gonna say, the type of
Yeah.
music they put out. That's when it gets
Exactly what
sketchy.
It'll happen.
That's what it feels like for
I still haven't finished that. Want to finish it? I was watching this show about this character that it's a world with humans and AIs, and this
What's it called?
um
Was it like on a channel?
it's an anime.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't remember the name of it. I always forget it. But it's this AI that her mission was given to bring joy to the world, right? And the way that she does it is that she works at an amusement park, being a performer, a singer, because supposedly that's what she likes to do. She likes to sing and shit like that. But at the same time, it's like
Vivi?
there you go, yeah, that one,
Vivi.
yeah. And
Vivi.
that it's like based around that, but like as she's doing this shit, fucking the world is in shambles with AI, this and that. They're losing control over it. So not only does she do that, but she's like saving the world too type shit. But the fact that there's shows about this already, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
obviously humans with AI and all of this shit, and obviously we know technology is the future, bro. So it's like,
Yeah, no, that's dope. Japanese pop star hologram. That's man. It's not far fetched from the reality,
I don't know. Of course not.
bro. Because that's gonna happen. That's literally gonna happen. We already have it with FN Mecca, which I'm not sure what the. That's my thing. Okay, you're gonna do it, but what is the objective here? What is the influence targeting? When it comes to his appearance, when it comes to his name, what is this?
Yeah.
Because if you have like a specific lane, I feel like it could work. Like if you do like a reggaeton Dominican AI rapper and like he reps DR hard and shit, people would fuck with it. Oh, that's dope. But then this one, I'm not sure what the lane is. Is he Italian? What the fuck is this?
I guess the way you can see it is that obviously, who fucking knows too? I don't even know. Let's say that the person who created the character itself, they're the ones who make the music, who wants it, but they just they don't want to be that person. So now they're making this, you know what I'm saying?
But still though, it's like
It's weird as fuck. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of fucking work.
you being an AI now, you can change everything about yourself. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like I said, like in the song, he sounds mad white and he's saying the N-word. And it's like,
I gotta hear this real quick.
Is it the old 80-year-old label head guy that is like, yo, write these words down and is like telling them what to do? Like
perpetuating here. Yeah, AI rappers. But we were moving on real quick when it comes to the idea of this hot take that Taylor Rooks had on her podcast, I believe, on the Bleacher Report. And it went viral in sports world. She was talking to Jason Tatum, and she said this.
Is Kyrie Irving a superstar?
Yes, Kyrie is.
So, okay.
Do you want me to say what I think about you?
I agree.
Okay.
But then, is Damian Lillard a superstar?
I think that Damian has all of the superstar qualities, but it's hard to put him in this moment because of he just like needs a little more. But obviously, like he has that in him.
Needs a little more.
I mean, he's gotta win. He's gotta get there. Like that. To me, that's some of it.
So like I think championships matter. Is Kyrie?
By the way, two very attractive people. Let me put that out there. That's one of the most attractive women right now, and he's one of the most attractive men in the world right now. I think they're both single. I hope they have sex.
Fuck.
I just had to put it out there. I'm looking at this. I'm like, hey, this actually works. And it said Taylor Rooks and Jason Tatum in the top right corner. Maybe they have a show. I gotta look into it more because I never found the real link. But nonetheless, is Damian Lillard a superstar? I love Damian Lillard, one of my favorite players, one of my favorite guards, one of the most clutch players of all time, one of the best three-point shooters of all time, one of the most iconic when it comes to just moments in the NBA history. Now, he hasn't won a championship, and I'm not even sure if they've even gone to the NBA Finals during Damian Lillard's years. Have they? I don't think so.
No.
And now CJ McCollum has left the team, so now it's Damian Lillard by himself. So now, with this type of talk, the pressure's on his back more than ever. He has to feel that shit like crazy. Is he a superstar? Depends. What the fuck does that mean to you? To me, I can say, yeah, he's a superstar because he's in Hulu. Hulu has live sports commercials. Like, he's all over TV. People know him. He goes viral all the time. He's a rapper, and he has somewhat of a successful rap career when it comes to basketball rappers. He has a good, decent, following, and he has attention there. He has had appearances at the Joe Budden podcast. He pops up and this and that. Damian Lillard is a superstar, I would say, on and off the court. Now, compared to Kyrie, obviously it's different. Kyrie is Kyrie. That's a fucking, everything he does is attention grabbing. He's won championships. But do you need championships to be a superstar, Erlen?
Yeah, no, that's the tough thing when people talk about, people's legacies and stuff. They want to bring up championships, but there's a lot of players who are unfortunate and don't go to those superstar teams or those championship caliber teams. They're superstar themselves, but it's a team game. At the end of the day, there's a lot of pieces that got to go into it to win. So it's like you couldn't bring up championships, but there's bum-ass people who are on the bench that have won 4 championships but barely get any playing time. Are they superstars because of the championships? I don't think so, but people like Damian Lillard, he's very loyal to his team. He's loyal to his fan base, so he'll take the losses and not win a championship. But he'll show you he's one of the best and clutch, That's the guy you give the ball to at the end of the game. That's the guy who, when you talk about the Blazers, is Damian Lillard. Like, he's the name. So,
yeah,
it sucks that people don't win championships, but that's a superstar. You said it. She said it. He has superstar capabilities, everything. But all he's missing is the championship.
It's subjective at the end of the day, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know shit about sports. I don't even know who the fuck we talking about. But it's subjective at the end of the day. It's like you have these labels and these standards that you might associate with the word superstar, and for you it's completely different. You know what I'm saying? For her, it's like winning games, rings. For you, it's like motherfucker puts in work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like it just differs for a lot of people. It also depends on the fucking person. It's good. Oh yeah, he plays, but he's more well known for what he does outside of the court. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you really place these labels on these people? I don't really know.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
It's just, I'll say this slow news day in sports that this went viral, but I get it. People love sports takes, you know. Speaking of sports, UFC 278 happened over the weekend. There was 2 upsets with Usman losing and also Jose Aldo losing. It was a great card, that UFC fight, the whole matches, everything that was happening. They've been having great cards as of lately. Sold out again. Dana White winning. UFC keeps rising. The brand is strong. Usman, the Nigerian Nightmare. Man, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. The fact that he lost, because the guy beat him, Edwards beat him in the last final round, the 5th round with a knockout. That doesn't happen. If you get knocked out, you're happening early. Late rounds, usually more it's like submissions or it goes full game and then they go by decisions. Knocked him out with a kick in the last round. Very, very unexpected, especially when it comes to Usman. He's been on a roll. You know, this is his first loss, I think, in 9 years. So it's his second loss ever. It's almost a decade since he ever lost. The guy's been unstoppable. And now it's like the other guy's getting more clout and attention. But he definitely deserved that win because it was a knockout. Like, it wasn't no draw or like a split decision. It was a knockout. He got his win, and he fucking... That shit was people going crazy. Joe Rogan was going crazy in the booth. Everyone was shocked because it was an amazing fight. But I love UFC. That's one of my guilty pleasures when I can watch the games.
No, yeah, you
got
fights. That shit. That's why I love fighting. It's like no matter the size, no matter who it is fighting, it takes one punch and a lucky spot, a kick and a lucky spot, and you're going down. Like you said, like the dude got caught with a sleeper kick, bro. Like they're both tired. He probably didn't think, yo, this guy about to just roundhouse kick me. Nope.
It just goes to show is split second. That's what, you know.
It's over with. Yep. Fighting is crazy.
And arguably right now, the topic of the day, or one of the topics of the day, we haven't talked about this gentleman yet on the podcast. I've been waiting to. We could have talked about him 1,000 times if we wanted, and we might have gotten a bunch of views because his name seems to be something that no matter what people mention him with, gets attention and gravitates people's eyeballs like crazy. And he goes by Andrew Tate. And we might be witnessing, especially as of today, the official fall off of Andrew Tate. Literally before walking in here, 5 p.m. today, YouTube has banned Andrew Tate. This was, I think, the last thing he had available as far as lists go, because this man, which is a British-American former kickboxing champion, they're saying online, heavily criticized for his sexist commentary, was banned before YouTube. He was banned by Facebook, which owns Instagram, so he was banned on Instagram. And then also, I think as of today, this morning, he got banned on TikTok and Twitter. He was banned, I think, before all this. I think Twitter might have been the first account. Nonetheless, all he has left was YouTube and Twitch. But I think the Twitch got deactivated, they're saying. And then the YouTube got disabled by YouTube, especially his main YouTube. I think the Tate Speech YouTube channel. They say here in the report, Tate brands himself as a success coach for the online program called Hustlers University. He said and has said publicly that female sexual assault victims bear some responsibility and suggested that men who date women who are 18 to imprint... suggested that men date women who are 18 to imprint on them. He also described himself as a absolute... This article, I'm sorry, is written horribly, but I get it. As an absolutely a misogynist. Listen, they don't have to say all that for me to know. I've seen everything. I've went through the Andrew Tate rabbit hole. My opinion with this is this. First of all, addressing Andrew Tate as a personality and everything he's done, I think is very genius, the actual rise. We're witnessing now the fall off. But the rise that happened in a matter of, I think they said 3 to 4 months, it felt very overnight because it kind of was, with the whole concept of creating a subscription-based platform where people are paid to, and they're paying you as well, but they're paid as well somehow. I forgot how they make money, but they're making money somehow, right? Because it's Hustlers University, so Hustlers got to make some bread. And they're paid to actually become people that create the content, create the reels, create the TikToks, create the promotion of this personality, which is Andrew Tate. So they do all the work for him. They're like hamsters. He's creating these hamster wheels. And to be exact, I think the numbers were up to like ranging from 50,000 to 100,000 people subscribed monthly. And they were paying $50.
And there's some that he has a war room, which is like $200.
So they pay more.
So even more.
So this man was averaging,
crazy.
they were saying from $5 to $9 million a month.
So they were paying to work for him.
Basically. Because this is how they got paid, actually, I remember, because it's a pyramid scheme. So they would reference people, and if their reference were to join and shit, they get money off of that reference. I believe it was like that. So it was like a pyramid scheme, just like everything, even locally out here, they have a pyramid scheme with Royal Prestige, the kitchenware out here, and Compare Foods on Broad Street. They'll come, oh, you buy this, and if you sell this, you get a percentage, and then they get a percentage that they sell, blah, blah, blah. It's like Mary Kay, the makeup company. Pyramid schemes are not new. This has always existed, right?
Yeah.
But then you have it to this extent where we haven't seen it ever be this successful online, blatantly in our face, where you cannot escape Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is everywhere and is literally showing you how you can execute and go against the algorithm and work with the algorithm and force the algorithm to shove your content in people's faces no matter what. And he did that. You know, now the problem lies here. What is that content that you're shoving in people's faces? Yeah. A lot of the shit he says, according to him, and a lot of takes, he says that he's a comedian doing a heightened personality. But then you'll have him saying, cancel me. I want to be canceled. I don't give a fuck. It's happening. Now you're banned everywhere. So are we saying that it's comedy just to like, you know, oh no, it's just comedians can say anything. He's not a fucking comedian, guys. I think he has comedic points. A lot of his shit is videos I watch and it's like, that's just fucking hilarious. Like this guy's, like this guy has to be joking, right? Like this is so crazy. It's such a bizarre take that it has to be a joke, right? Like, that's funny. But then, is he just trying to save his ass legally?
That's
because you can say that.
Is that the excuse that now that anyone can say, you know, you're going to say something wild? I'm a comedian.
I'm a comedian, though.
I'm a comedian.
This is my character.
I'm a comedian.
So let me say something wild, and I'm not going to take no fucking fire for it because I'm a comedian.
And then his biggest thing was TikTok. And then that got removed. And TikTok said literally that they're going to try to take down, and they probably will soon, this whole week, accounts that are mimic accounts of his, quote unquote, Hustlers University. All the Hustler universities are being taken down. And that's probably going to happen with YouTube. Everyone's following suit because if major companies are doing this, it's like this man is looked as a brand. Why would you support a brand if these other major corporations are not supporting him? It's like, what is going on here when most of his content, yes, there's some things. I saw people tweet like, this is why they're trying to take the man down for telling the truth because he was talking about coronavirus and the government being anti-government. I'm all for those takes, obviously, but let's not act like that's why he was taken down and blocked. They literally stated why they banned him. First of all, these are companies that, yes, they're social media accounts, but they're private. As far as when it comes to their rules and regulation, it's not fully public. It's not like a public park. Like you can just walk in and take a shit in the toilet. You have to follow rules here. Yeah. So they can take you down. Unfortunately, that's how it is. They've taken our shit down. They took the whole fucking main page, our main page down. So you think they're not going to take Trump down? They're not going to take Andrew Tate down? If they took down little old us? Mm-hmm. It's like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So it happened here. And it's crazy because I thought it might have never happened because it wasn't him. It was other people reposting him and him being on other people's platforms. Yeah. Aiden Ross, Nelk Boys, on other podcasts, they'll take clips from that. So it's like, what is going on here? Is this a problem where is it a freedom of speech thing? Now, when it comes to freedom of speech, what's going on? The camera?
Put the main camera.
Yeah, put the main camera.
If you move too much, it just starts doing it.
When it comes to freedom of speech, there was an issue with a couple celebrities. Steve Will Do It from the Nelk Boys had his YouTube deleted. Also, Steven Crowder, Louder with Crowder, had his YouTube suspended for a week. Now we have Andrew Tate being deleted from YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, everywhere. So people are questioning, people are now questioning, is this a problem with freedom of speech? Are we supposed to be concerned now when it comes to censorship? I'll say this, possibly, but at the same time, these are companies that can do what the fuck they want to do. If they want to take you down because you are doing something that majority seem and deem as negative, then they're going to do it. There's no Nazi Twitter's accounts.
Let me give you an idea, Andrew. You want to keep posting and shit like that? Do it on your website.
Yeah, you could probably get
do your own
more
website.
People. Yeah, more money.
Upload your fucking videos. Be able to do live streams on your website, whatever. And you're probably going to make even more money.
Yeah.
So he's not gone.
Or he'll make less.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. He was so powerful. He owned like YouTube Shorts. I'll see like an Andrew Tate YouTube short every day with millions of views, random account.
Yeah.
TikTok, random account,
he had
mad views.
A lot of visibility.
Yeah, like he had the visibility in all these platforms. So it's like he needed these platforms to kind of obviously stay relevant.
He was popping up on everything.
Yeah. Now it's like how everyone says we're like fast food. Like when things are overnight, they're here today and gone tomorrow. He had that overnight shit with that. Obviously, yes, prior to this, Andrew Tate, for those who don't know, he was a kickboxer. He was on Big Brother.
He reminds me a lot of the dude that passed away that used to do shit like this. The Morenito that had a heart attack.
Damn, who?
He was known on social media and shit like that for having hot takes like that, like being very
was like a YouTuber?
Macho and all of this shit. Yeah, the older dude.
Oh, James something? The one with the glasses. He used to be like, yo, you're a fat bitch. That's why.
Oh, no.
Like,
he's talking about Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels, yeah.
Kevin Samuels.
Similar shit.
Yeah, similar. But Andrew Tate's is way more aggressive, but he'll tap into that world of manosphere. They call it the manosphere, the red pill situation, red pill community, where it's like they become very masculine. Now we have Andrew Tate. He was the biggest. We had Andrew Tate. He's the biggest. Now he's gone, potentially. We had Sneeko. He's like a YouTuber. He would do like street interviews and stuff. But now he's tapping into the manosphere shit. Now he's tapping into that Sneeko, going
like
crazy with
that. He's
that.
like a younger kid.
Younger kid. He looks like me, low-key. People always compared me to him all the time in YouTube world. But I digress. He's too skinny to be me. God bless him. But Sneeko, right? And a bunch of other up-and-coming people. And it's like, I get it. It works. If I wanted to do that, I could tap into that. But that's not me. I'll be lying. I have a fucking family. I don't believe in these beliefs. These guys have these beliefs that are way too aggressive and not realistic and more idealistic to their world, but not day-to-day basis shit that you see. And at the same time, they're followed by all these kids where you have teachers saying that there's kids in schools literally arguing with girls, coming at girls for no reason. Literally verbatim quoting what Andrew Tate says and shit. And it's like, whoa, if we're going down that rabbit hole, it's like, first of all, yes, you should blame the parents because they shouldn't be fucking watching certain things. You got to censor their apps. But at the same time, it goes to show you the damage that this type of content can have, especially when you take it to Andrew Tate level. I think he had like 13 or 14 billion views on TikTok, his hashtag alone. And that's one of his hashtags, just his full name. If you search another way, it'll probably have a bunch of views. So, and that's with just hashtags. There's a bunch of videos without hashtags that is hard to gauge.
Mm-hmm.
You have to use a fucking computer generator to gauge that and track that. So think about the influence that this man was having. For me, it was just entertainment, but then there's people who are more naive and just at the same time more, innocent-minded where they can get influenced by some shit like this and they'll say it and they'll believe it day to day, And if he's saying it's jokes and if he's saying it's entertainment, Andrew Tate himself, then why are his followers not saying that?
Yeah.
Are you guys really followers or are you just like dick riders? Like what is the line being drawn here? So I don't know. It's a weird situation. I don't think it's like we shouldn't idolize anyone. as far as personalities, as far as celebrities, rappers, we've seen it proven already. You know, if shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? Fucking Kendrick raps about it all the time, that concept. And then people just not needing to idealize these people. You know, who had the song Idols Become Your Rivals or Role Models? What was it? Drake Cole? He had like another song. I forgot what it was called.
Is J.
Like
Cole
he was
Role
in
Models?
a bus. He was like in a bus rapping. And it was like he was coming at Kanye and
It's
Wale.
It's not 1980.
No, that was the one with Lil Pump. But he had a song about it with that pertaining to that idea of these people who are your role models, you know, not living up to what you thought they were growing up because they're also human, and that shows you, hey, don't fucking look up to them like that. Like, you can fuck with what they say sometimes here and there. Take it with a grain of salt. And I think the Andrew Tate shit is that, where it's like he came out of nowhere to a lot of people. He already had an identity. He was on Big Brother. He was a celebrity out there, I think in London or Europe. And he was a kickboxer, not in UFC, not in America, but he was a kickboxer, so he had some success with that. He had a rap career. He had some rap songs.
For real, shit.
It's your girl, it's your boy. He had a couple rap songs. They weren't like, he wasn't like Drake, obviously, but he had a couple that had a little attention. And him and his brother live a very lavish lifestyle. He's been alleged to be a human sex trafficker, human trafficker, bodies, whatever. And I think it might have been confirmed that he did have in his home or mansion or whatever a bunch of cam girls. He had like a cam girl business, so a bunch of girls just masturbating on camera in their rooms. Sounds like a party to me. But it's like, I get it. You know, it's controversial shit. Now, when you tap into the thing that bothered me the most from what he did say was the sleeping with and being with young girls. Because I have a fucking young sister, and like, you're perpetrating these ideas into people's minds that older men should be with these young girls because they're easier to manipulate. And it's like,
and shape up. And
you're not wrong, but why would you want to advocate for that? Yeah. That's like damn near advocating for like the rape culture and like that whole culture of men powering over women and taking over women. That's not all right. And if he had a family, if he had kids, I feel like he would think differently. But he doesn't. And that's the thing. That's the red pill community. That's the manosphere. They have a different life. And at the same time, we can agree to disagree. It's okay. You know, I don't think he's trash, like, fuck the guy, burn in hell. A lot of people feel that way. I'm not on the type of time. He doesn't fuck with me that much. I still respect the business acumen of this idea of going against the algorithm and winning. But it's not a permanent win.
No.
You lost now. Because you've defeated the algorithm. You fucked everyone. You were going crazy. Your impressions had to be damn near in the trillions or half a trillion. Like, you probably had crazy impressions. But now, he's gone. As of now, he's gone. Is Hustlers University going to still stick around? Like I said, I saw maybe that he switched it to 3.0. That might be done. I don't know what's happening. But he's off of everything else. Like, you know, so if I'm the Hustlers or whatever his fan base, I think it's called the Tater Tots. If I'm a Tater Tot right now, Andrew Tate's fan base, if I'm a Tater Tot, I'll be shitting my bricks, you know, shitting my pants right now, like, because
Tater Tot.
all these Hustler University kids who create these accounts, they're going to be blocked as well. And now are you going to be getting Hustler University benefits? Tate, Andrew, I can't do it. Like, they're blocking my account too. What's he going to do in return to them? He's made a good amount of money. Yeah. He was rich before this, but this has made him even more richer. So what is he going to do to his fan base, quote unquote fan base, or is he not going to give a fuck about them? Because business is business. So most likely he might just disappear.
I think, he's getting canceled off everything. So his last thing is Hustlers University. Once the people start seeing that they probably ain't getting that much money from this university, they'll probably start leaving, and once they start leaving, he's out of there too. I think he's just trying to get as much money as possible so he can just disappear. This run was crazy, like,
bro.
It was something else, yo.
Because we didn't talk about it here ever, because I just didn't want to. But that shit was like every day is like something new with Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
like it was taking over everywhere.
Yeah, I've never watched any of his shit fully, but it's just so all over social media and shit like that it's like, I know who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah. I guess.
Never not once indulged in any of his videos.
I guess, shout out Andrew Tate. Or, bye-bye, Andrew Tate. A lot of people are celebrating right now. I'm just, like, in disbelief of, like, wow, all this happening. I'm looking at it from a business perspective. Like, he really defeated the algorithm, but now the algorithm said, fuck you. What's going to happen next? Is he going to create a website like Marlon said? What is going to happen? Tater Tots, comment on below. Andrew Tate fans, haters, love us, I don't give a fuck. Relax. Calm down. Are you sad, depressed? What are you guys feeling now in the midst of this situation? Andrew Tate, at first he came out, he went on Aiden Ross's Twitch stream, and he was talking about when he first got blocked on Instagram and Facebook only, I think. And he was like, yeah, I don't care too much about it. He was like, I understand. They actually understand where they're coming from, etc. So I was like, okay. Now he hasn't responded to this because now it's everywhere. I don't think he thinks that this was going to happen, where it's like Twitter, YouTube, everything, Twitch. So TikTok, especially his main moneymaker.
Well, go on Triller.
Triller needs someone. I think Triller should drop the bag on Andrew Tate. You know, we don't got the bag for you, Andrew, but come over here and we can do something. I don't know. We're going to argue a lot.
He's going to get our channel taken down.
Yeah, we're going to get the channel blocked, but we're going to argue a lot because I really do not, agree with a lot of the stuff that you say, but I find it entertaining. If you are a comedian or are you lying? I don't know. Time will see. But moving on to someone who I think might be a comedian, and he might be better off as a comedian than an artist because his music has not been as great as it always has been. Question lies. Is DJ Khaled falling off? Has he always fallen off? Has it been a while? Has it been since the Tyler Creator interview or the Tyler Creator debacle, not interview, Tyler Creator mysterious music beef bullshit? Or are we blind and this man is a hit maker still? I don't know what the hell is happening. But will his album on Friday be good? Will it be horrible? The predictions will come now. But this is a clip from his Drink Champs interview that I love and found extremely entertaining.
Put it on the rack, it sold out. And at that time it was BG. It was BG and Juvenile. BG and then Juvenile and then Wayne got signed.
Right.
So I was blessed to see that.
It's
and
a weed smoke machine.
I used to record. I used to make beats in Master P studio. This man trying to fuck us up.
There's a little fucking weed machine up.
I never seen a show like this. This show's not healthy.
This show's not healthy.
Give it to the crowd. Give it to the crowd, Boris. Give it to the crowd. Give it to the crowd, Boris. Turn it off.
Turn that shit off.
He said turn it that way.
Asthma stuff.
Yo.
Put your head top. Put your head top.
He's eating pizza too. They had to get him pizza because he got so drunk. He had to get pizza. He's chewing that pizza mad long, like it's gum.
Yo, this is crazy. I never seen a show like this.
I
always watch. I'm gonna be real, man. Yo, watch the clips.
That's how you never saw
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have time to sit down and put down. No disrespect.
He's never watched the episodes.
That shit be happening though. Like they do this.
Never.
That's why I'm like, yo, I feel like I never seen this shit. You get to somebody to smoke it.
Yeah. This man trying to fuck us up.
Nah, I'm fucked up. No, Jay, now.
It's different if the smoke is like.
Look at me.
Look, he's high though. He's drunk.
Yeah, man. That was hell.
Gotta finish my pizza.
Listen. So the man is extremely entertaining. No matter what, he's gonna know how to entertain us, right? But the entertainment continues. This is the fucking album cover to the album DJ Khaled God Did, dropping Friday. He's crying.
That's not real tears.
There's like 3 tears.
Yeah, that shit. And then on IG, he has the motion one, so you see the tears coming down.
Bro, he's crying.
I need to see the motion one because I don't believe that.
Yeah, that shit's coming down.
But there's not like it's not a video of him. It's like a video of him, the photo, and then like digital tears dropping.
Like a boomerang type.
Like a boomerang.
Nah, it's not real, bro. How your eyes that white, not red or something? Like what?
You gotta see the other one though. Like he has the same picture, but the mouth is moving. So he's moving his mouth saying, God did, with the same picture.
It's on his thing?
Yeah, but you just see his mouth moving. God did.
My thing is this. I get the marketing aspect of it. But I hope that he can't come out and say like, yo, I really was crying looking up at God. Like, this is not a real image. This is a manufactured, and I get it. But let's say that. And then we're coming off the heels of people not liking that DJ Khaled, Drake song, Staying Alive. Him having funny moments always. And then this is the cover? He always has wild covers, like controversial covers. And then he also revealed on Drink Champs that Jay-Z decides what his album covers are. He gives him like 2 or 3 final options. He's like, yo, just pick them for me. So Jay-Z picked this? Jay-Z picked the teardrop? Why?
Yeah, I wonder what the other options were.
My God. That's what made me now more in disbelief. Like, Jay-Z picked this. You got the Beijing on 1,000. That's the darkest beard I've seen in my life. That's darker than fucking Fat Joe's, his brother's fucking beard. That is crazy. God did. You know? So now the anticipation for the album.
My tweak it. He has hair now too.
Nah, he did. Beijing
everywhere, bro. Beijing on the head as well, more than ever. God did. Now, what are the predictions for the album? Will the album be good, guys? Will it be bad? He does have Drake on it again. He does have Lil Baby on it again.
Has he released a track list?
Not yet. I think that may be tomorrow. He usually does that during the week leading up to the album. So one day it'll be the cover. The next day it'll be the track list with maybe just the songs. The next day it'll be the track list with just the producers.
I haven't liked his previous one, so.
Yeah, it's
Future
tough.
twice. Jay-Z on it 1. He opens the album, but then he did say during the interview that Jay-Z asked for 4 songs. So at the time of the interview, he said he did 1 so far, blah, blah, blah. So Jay-Z might be on 4 songs on his album, right?
Yeah.
That alone will make it like #1 and people, that's almost an EP, a Jay-Z EP. But then he said it during the interview, he was like, and if another motherfucker want to play, I'll drop another Drake song on their ass, because they were talking about Staying Alive. So basically saying if niggas didn't like Staying Alive, I got another one for you. Well, guess what, Khaled? I didn't like Staying Alive, so give me another one.
Yeah, we might need that.
We need another one.
We might need the other one.
Another one. We need more, because Staying Alive was not enough for me. Last time around, I think he did a video for every song. I think he's doing the same shit again, because he's been recording videos with 21 Savage, Nardo Wick yesterday.
Nardo Wick is on it.
So, now these are good names. Will it be good songs? Prediction. Out of 10, I'll give it we did this with the song. Now we're doing it for the album. I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
And we was right with the song.
We were wrong, right? What's your prediction?
Because we all had low scores pretty much. Man, if once I start dropping my music, I hope DJ Khaled hits me up like, I'm gonna promote your shit, bro, because I know the whole world's gonna be watching it if he's my promoter, bro. But
oh my God,
just knowing the last couple things, like,
you want the Beijing connect?
I might need that shit, no bullshit.
The Beijing's 10 out of 10.
I mean, just because he's not, like, I'll give him a 6.5 to a 6. Then I feel that's low though, but then it's like that's what he's been given though.
I'm not giving him shit.
You're just gonna.
I'll lose a 0 out of 10.
I don't know, because it's like you mentioned them names. I'm excited for them names, but it's like the one before this didn't do it. The one before that didn't do it. So it's like he hasn't done it for me since I'm on one type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like no new friends and all. Like come on, like.
And I think it's good we're finally not expecting much, because what if he does come with some crazy shit? Now everybody's gonna be like,
hopefully he does. Yeah. Honestly, hopefully he does.
At the end, we hope so. Yeah, but
he said it in the interview too, where like he's like, I'll do a versus and I'll be anyone. I don't think you could be anyone, Khaled. You have a great catalog, but I think that you can be a lot of people, but not anyone. I do want to see a DJ Drama versus DJ Khaled versus. That's good. That would be crazy.
That'd be tough.
That would be very tough, especially if DJ Drama can do the new artists, because DJ Drama has Lil Uzi and Jack Harlow. I don't think he needs to even tap into those, but if he wants to, he can.
Probably not the Jack Harlow, but Uzi will definitely get in. He'll definitely get in that
First class against no new friends. Yeah. You know, you never know. But the idea of Khaled being very confident, like you said, very marketing genius. But I think what would have saved his career is if he would have reconciled with the man that I'm standing right now, the poster on the wall, Tyler Creator. If he would have did a song with Tyler Creator, had a conversation with Tyler Creator, I think it would have helped him more than he realizes it, because people still hold that against him, whether he denies it or not. yes, it might not be the millions of people. There's still a good demographic that will hold that against him because he's Mr. Happy, good energy. He showed the crack in his shield with that Tyler Creator mystery music. Now, will he pull a fucking mystery music thing again on Friday? Because guess who's dropping? J.I.D. People might not think, oh, J.I.D. can sell a lot. That's gonna be, I think it might be his debut album. I'm not sure. The Never Story, I think it might be his debut album.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a major album. For that shit. I know that because J.I.D. He's a big artist and he streams high, you know, and he's J. Cole's artist. But aside from that, he's one of the best rappers alive. He's very lyrical, and people just stream him a lot. So, if he's number one over Khaled, what is Khaled gonna do again? Another video in his Maybach?
That's not mystery music,
Not
though.
no mysterious shit.
Nah.
North Carolina artist. I don't even think he's from North Carolina. J. Cole is, so calm down, Khaled. So, I don't know.
J.I.D. will munch you, bro.
That nigga's a munch, you know.
Ice Spice, shout out Ice Spice.
Ice Spice, shout out Ice Spice. Yo, they're trying to cancel Ice Spice because she had a song where they put it on Twitter. It was like, and we both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty. So people in New York are like, damn, what the fuck does that mean? Like, we're dirty? And then people are like, is she admitting to having a dirty pussy? Like, what is going on here?
Listen,
that bitch is a munch.
Fellow New Yorker said
We both from the Bronx. I know you dirty.
So I know that you dirty.
Damn.
Yeah, if you haven't been in New York, go to New York, man.
Smells like shit in the alleyways. God bless.
Saying,
Might not visit the Bronx.
I'm not disrespecting New York. I'm not, right? You know, we neighbors and shit like that, but
I know you from the Bronx, so I know you're dirty.
Oh my God.
That bitch is a munch. But DJ Khaled, man, God bless him. I hope that God did and actually dropped an actual great body of work. Because it's not like I want him to drop bad music.
Yeah, no.
I want great shit.
I'm actually anticipating this now, honestly. After the names you mentioned and shit like that, I'm anticipating it. I'm not going to lie.
I think he got like a snippet or two up.
There's no rap album that I'm listening to right now. What does even be considered a rap album?
Yeah, nah, he'll definitely. Well, I mean, depends the vibe he
The
comes
last
with.
shit was more vibes than...
Sound like you're dying, but okay. And he said on the interview, basically that was Drake's song, Drake's idea. And he's like, anything Drake wants, if he wants, I'm going with Drake. Whatever Drake, blah, blah. So basically saying that song specifically was Drake. So maybe the next one is going to be his idea.
Cool. Okay, I can see that because of what he just dropped. Cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll let you fucking save yourself with that. But
trying to blame
don't hit me
Drake.
with no bullshit like this again, bro.
Yeah, man. Anticipation is there. Comment down below. How do you guys feel about this DJ Khaled album is coming? What do you guys anticipate? The JID album's coming on Friday as well. J.I.D. The Never Story. There's going to be 2 good releases. I think Dro Kenji, underground rappers, dropping. It's going to be a decent weekend again of releases. But there we have it. Cap, CA Podcast episode 46. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe, comment down below, share your opinions. And there. What more else do we need to say?
They gon' love me for my ambition.